Hello, this is going to be a quick instructional tutorial on how to make post and reply in a discussion. So I want to point out that I'm on the course home and this is the key start to most things that you will do in the course. Here in the announcements, there will be a schedule and a time as to what you're supposed to be working on. And over here in the calendar, we can always check if there's a little blue dot, that means there's an assignment. And we can actually click on these to find out what those assignments are. The one thing that I'm going to encourage you to do is to, when you see the schedule here, that you're going to click on content and you're going to find the appropriate content that is outlined in the newsfeed. So what you're going to be working on is the orientation, and we're going to work on how to post in a discussion. And so all the information of what you need to find can be found in the content. So again, content, and then you can click on the unit and click on the activity of what we are working on. And you'll find everything that you need linked there. The other thing that you can do, there's 3 ways in which you can find every assignment and discussion. 1 is content. 2 is the calendar here where assignments are posted. And number 3 is by looking at assignments and discussions. And so I would highly recommend always starting here to see what's going on and what do I have to work on. So let's get to the discussion. So I know that I have a discussion that's due, and I'm not sure which of these 2 assignments it is. So I'm going to go into discussions, and we're going to work on posting in my favorite things. That's the discussion that we want to work on. So in order to do that, we have a description of what we're going to be posting on. In this discussion post, we're going to identify 5 favorite things of ours. And then when I'm done posting and other people have posted, you might need to come back to it if nobody has posted when you put yours in, is that you're going to find one thing in common with a classmate and reply to their thread. So let's start with posting, and then we'll get to how to reply. First of all, I'm going to click on the link, and it's going to take me to the discussion thread. And so what a discussion is it allows us to communicate with one another. So we can both make posts and we can reply to a peer. So I'm going to post mine just so that there's an example there. And I'm going to put Mrs. J. Travers is favorite things. Okay, so I've actually copied and pasted this right here, and I'm just going to put it right here. And then I'm going to enter it in. So my favorite food is pasta. My favorite animal are dogs, particularly French bulldogs. My favorite class or course is HSP 3U/C, to teach. I absolutely love this course. My favorite activity is skiing. I love to go downhill skiing. And my favorite way to travel is to drive a car or a vehicle. So for some of you, your favorite way to travel, if you're not able to drive yourself, may be very, very different. So how do you like to get around? So what I would like to do is I would like to post this so that everybody else can see what my favorite things are. So I'm going to post that right there. You usually have to scroll down in order to see everybody's. Now, you can actually read things. If you want to go into somebody's post, if it's a big, long post, you can actually click here to go into it, or you can just read it within the box that it has there. We have 35 people in this class. So that's a lot of people, and it might get very long. So that's why it's condensed, and you can actually just click on somebody's if you would like to look at the whole thing. The other thing that I would like you to do is when you're looking through everybody's is that I would like you to find one thing in common and to say something to that individual. So we are going to, my apologies. So we are going to, there we go. We clicked on the link and we are going to reply to J. Travers. So it will actually show up with your name. And in most discussions, I'm going to ask you to reply to somebody. And so when you want to do that, that you can click on their link and it will take you into reply thread. So I'm going to say to Jennifer Travers, so when you look at mine, you'll probably see mine. I also love French bulldogs, but my heart goes to all bulldogs. I had an English bulldog named Sophie. Okay. And so now I'm going to scroll down. You can actually add extra things. You can insert pictures, links. You can do a number of different things. It doesn't just have to be text. And we are going to make sure that we hit post. So now when you look at my thread, so I'm going to go back to the original topic so that I can see everybody's. And so now I could start a new thread, or I could see also what's going on with mine. So I have one reply that you can actually look at. And you can also reply to that one. And so what I want you to do is to practice starting your own and to make sure you reply to somebody else with something that you have in common with them.